Recording in progress.
So, Satnam, everyone. It's Candace from Soulfire Social. What a pleasure to see so many amazing people here today. One beautiful full house, wonderful energy. I have to let you see it actually. There's something I'm going to show you guys because you can see everyone you're journeying with. Look at this beautiful room. Yay. Oh, so nice. So nice. Yes, that's so lovely. So you got a lot of support from over here. So let's everyone grab your cacao. If you don't have cacao, don't worry. We can tap. Sorry? Oh, am I just hearing things? So if you don't have cacao, we'll call on that goddess spirit together. But just taking a look, the beautiful flecks of silver and gold on the top, acknowledging where the cacao has come from. Ours here is Keith's from Guatemala. And wherever your chosen cacao has been sourced, just honoring the plant, the people who grew it, and honored it in this ceremonial fashion to bring us this beautiful plant medicine. And just taking a moment to really think about your intention today. I know for me it's really to allow myself to tap into the messages from this goddess to be able to lead you on a ceremony which gives you the time and space to pause and to make some choices to journey well today. So let's take a drink together, inviting this beautiful feminine spirit into our beings. Maybe closing the eyes and feeling as the plant flows into your throat, and visualize it just coming down right into your heart. Golden vibration just starting to drop in and fill the heart space. We invite this beautiful plant to allow us to access ancient wisdom, to allow us to find the ability through the vibration to help us to tap into divine wisdom, our higher consciousness, joy, oneness. And let's drink again together. I invite you to place your cup down and to place your hands on your hearts. And just for a moment, allowing yourself to visualize roots growing down into the earth through the foundations of this home, reaching deep down into the vibration of that earth star and then deeper into the heart of Mother Earth, visualizing that as red golden energy, life-giving energy, pulsing up, allowing it to create a connection between you and the earth energy. And then I invite you to bring your attention to your crown, whatever color your flowering thousand-petaled lotus is today, allowing it to open up to receive the light from the heavens above. Wisdom from consciousness. Right in the very center is your breathing, beating heart. And taking a few breaths just in and out and feeling how your breath of life fills your being, spreading the cacao out through our cells, through our blood, to light us up. Take a moment to breathe into the back of your heart where we receive, opening it up further, coming into a place of receptivity and not just giving, but allowing ourselves the opportunity to receive. I want you to breathe in as if you could breathe in love and gratitude into your heart. I am grateful for, and in a couple of breaths, just bring a couple of words of gratitude. Gratitude's vibration and frequency is even higher than that of love. What are you grateful for today? I'm so grateful for you, for coming together today and joining me. What are you grateful for? as we come into that space of gratitude, coming into a space of love. The heart is not about romantic love. The heart is about loving yourself. You've already shown up for yourself today, taking time to do something good for your heart and your soul, good for the collective, good for each other. When we come together in this highest heart, and then we open our hands to one another. And everyone on this call, there is so much energy that can be translated and passed through the ethers. So don't feel you're not a part of this circle. You are right dead center in it. And let's breathe in with love and gratitude, and let's send that to one another. Equally receiving. So inhaling love and gratitude, sending and receiving. You can't just give and not receive, and you can't just take and not give. Wait until you can get to a good 50-50 balance. We need to come into beautiful equanimity of our flow, front and back of the heart, both hands into this community. Let's just take a moment to raise our hands up, inviting in wisdom, creating from your connection to the root all the way to the crown up to the heavens a beautiful pillar of light. Each of us in our own individuated divinity, but connected together in oneness and higher consciousness. And releasing down, and you can be finishing your cacao or just bringing your hands into the lap, because I really want you to just hear me. So if you want to keep your eyes closed, just to allow that opportunity to really sink in and not be distracted. The ceremony that we're doing today is called Sliding Doors. And yes, it was inspired by the Gwyneth Paltrow film. That was, but the ceremony wasn't, the name was. And we are going to be journeying, and we're going to be meeting with the goddess of cacao. We're not doing a shamanic journey to our shaman, but we're going to be meeting with the goddess of cacao. We're going to be calling in animal spirits as well. But many of you know I teach a methodology called the Alchemy of Becoming, and one of the key components of that is learning to come into being and not doing. It's learning how to take a pause. It's also very much in the yogic tradition, learning to be in the neutral mind. And so this journey is going to give you the opportunity to pause. And the concept is, if we walk around and we're simply reactive to everything that happens to us and everything that comes to us, we have no space for growth. It's simply a reaction at that frequency, and many times it's actually at a lower frequency because the reaction comes in fear. Because our first reaction until we're living in love is actually fear. Your small self can contract, your vibration can contract. But if you allow yourself the pause, the opportunity to just breathe into love and gratitude, love and above, to take that moment to connect, opportunities, multitudes of opportunities at higher vibrations will become available to you. And you will have the opportunity to make a variety of different choices. And the goal is to make the choice in your highest truth, in your highest heart, that is best for you, but also taking into consideration the collective. And so if we pause, then we have this wealth of opportunities. And each time you choose, that will shift how things go in the future. If we only react, we don't get to learn, but also we're destined to repeat if we make the wrong choice until we learn the lesson. We think of anything that comes into our life as a challenge. It's an opportunity to grow. It's a challenge, yes, it may be challenging, but it's your opportunity to grow and choose the highest choice. And you'll find if you do that, then the lesson gets to be learned, and you get to kind of rise up and have all of these beautiful higher vibration options. So we're going to have that. So I hope each of you read the mail and thought about any choices you're facing. It can be so simple, but it can also be radical choices, Radical choices. What do I want to do with my career? Do I have someone in my life who's not serving me anymore? What do I need? What decisions do I need to make? And so I'm going to be giving you time to pause. You're going to have spaciousness in this ceremony, spaciousness to ponder. And I invite you to ask, tap into your higher consciousness, tap into your guides, however you see that, the divine, God, whatever that is for you. Tap in, ask for guidance, ask for help, ask for wisdom. And typically, it may come to you in words, it may come to you as a download, it may come to you as a feeling. Choosing the wrong door may cause pressure in the solar plexus. You might feel it in your gut, you might feel it in your heart. But we're going to pay attention today. And hopefully, you'll get some answers to some questions, but also you might understand a little bit better about how you feel when you make the wrong choices and how good it feels when you make the right ones. So before we do that, this is my last ceremony for, well, at least live. I'm going to try and do some for you guys from the road. I think I really want to continue this circle. It's so beautiful. So we'll definitely have some pop-ups going on during the summer. I'll try and bring you, see if I can get that Wi-Fi working up in the mountains or something cool. But I'm integrating kind of everything in today. We're drumming, we're gonging, we're music, but we're also going to chant. And so I'm bringing in a Kundalini mantra. If you haven't chanted before, please don't be afraid of it. Your voice is the most healing sound on this planet. Use your voice. This is not a singing contest. Everyone's voice in their own voice is stunningly beautiful. The words we're going to be chanting are Har, H-A-R, it means God, the divine. Mukande, it means liberator. And when we chant Har Mukande, let's all say that. Har Mukande. And on Har, the tongue wants to hit the roof of the mouth. You have 84 nadis on the roof of your mouth. Har, it sounds a little bit like hard. Har Mukande. Your tongue should really be involved in this. So it's calling on the divine to liberate us, to remove obstacles that are in our path. We're going to do that, and then I'm going to have you lie down, and we're going to do the Ho'oponopono, because I feel like today, before we even journey, we want to clear our space. Then we'll go in. So, I invite everybody to rub your palms together. And bring your hands to your heart space. I have to honor my Kundalini tradition because I never go into a meditation or a mantra or a kriya without tuning in. So I hope that you will join me. And don't worry if you're not familiar. There's 3 rounds of it and you'll find it by the second one. The words are Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. And it means I bow to something greater than myself. I bow to the infinite, the divine. But I also bow to all of the wisdom I carry in my own heart, all the experiences I've had, all the love that I carry within me. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. So let's take a cleansing breath in. Great big sigh out. Let's inhale to tune in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhale. Hold that vibration you just created in your body, and we just created in this room. It's magical when we raise our voices and the vibration higher. When you release the breath, I invite you to place your hands, right hand in the left, and touch the thumbs. You're going to drop down into your lap. And just feel free. I know the link online might get a little staticky if we chant too loud, so let's be really soft in our chanting today. Letting it just be like a whisper to your soul, a whisper above. Asking on the divine to remove obstacles to your growth, obstacles to your connection, obstacles to taking the next step in faith and in love. Put your tongue on the roof of the mouth. We're directing from our solar plexus up and above. Hara, Hara, Mukande. Take from me everything. Hara, Mukande. Hara, Hara, Mukande. Fill me with your love. Hara, Hara, Mukande. Liberate my soul. Hara, Hara, Mukande. Hara, Mukande. Let's inhale and hold the breath. Tapping into that call to the divine to clear your path. Liberation from what holds you back. And from your connection. Release. I invite you to finish your cacao and lie back in that vibration. Just a reminder, if you need to get up and use the restroom, please feel free. Just be conscientious of cups and neighbors. I will invite, if you're next to someone and they're snoring, please feel free to tap them. It just can become disruptive. It's the only time I'll interrupt you. Otherwise, I will come up. I may just gently pull on your toe. But just you know, if you know your neighbor, even if you don't know your neighbor, just a little gentle tap, little turn the head. That works. If you're online, I invite you to please keep the portal open. I understand if you want to turn your computer or to close, put something over the camera. It's really up to you, but just to, rather than turning off the video completely, keeping the spaciousness of the video on. If you have earbuds or an external speaker, the sound is usually amplified a little bit better in that way. I'm going to have the book. Oh, I have it. Okay. So as you lie back, come into your place of peace. I invite you to take a nice long deep inhale and let go. Just fully release into a place of relaxation. Judy, if you want to lay back on a couch or relax into a space, that would be beautiful. I think you'd enjoy receiving in that way. And I just want to read to you. I will send you a follow-up mail with the picture of this card, or I'll show it to you after actually, but I just want you to take in the words. I had beautiful Delane tap into card for the group. And the card is overflow. Overflow. The words are too much, overwhelm, and plenty. So many good things are headed your way or are already occurring in your life right now, yet you may be thinking that it's not possible, or you're not worthy of them. Abundance is everyone's natural state before we project our restrictions on it. Let's listen to that again. Abundance is everyone's natural state before we project restrictions on it, defining what it means, who has it, who gets it, and so forth. Right now, take yourself out of your conditioning and look at your life through the eyes of plenty. There is so much beauty in love. Opportunities and divine synchronicities destined to support your dreams abound and are lined up for you. Well, you couldn't have picked a better card. Yet it's sometimes difficult to discern it all because we're bombarded with too much information and stimulation, and we're distracted from the truth that all is well. Thus our pause today. Sometimes all of this overflow can be overwhelming, and you find yourself responding with empathy overload. Empathy overload occurs when you tune into the collective angst and fear about impending changes and uncertainties. It's unimaginable, unmanageable. You feel like you're drowning in these emotions. It's time to allow yourself to detach. Bring yourself back to your life. Restore faith in a power greater than you and remind yourself to focus on your smaller personal universe right here, right now. This we can manage. In this way, you know that you are a conduit for life's blessings and can share them with others, making this perception of overflow profoundly positive. There was also one random card in our deck that wanted to come along for the ride today, and it's called Finding Sanctuary. The quote is, opening up to your spiritual source. One more deep inhale. Release. And as you're breathing, as we get ready for our Hawaiian prayer, the Ho'oponopono, for forgiveness and redemption, I want you to first start by grounding yourself in this lying down position. Go back to those roots. Go back to your crown. Take your time. Visualize sinking the roots through the grasses, the vines, the muck and the mud, the rocks, the lava, until you can connect and begin to channel a flow of energy from Mother Earth up into your being, opening up through the root chakra, allowing full connection to that lower source. Letting that energy flow up through the sacral waters, lighting up your creativity and your passion. Let it flow into your navel and solar plexus and stay there for a moment, because we're going to be spending quite a bit of time today in the upper ethers receiving messages about which door to choose. But I realized in writing the ceremony, the problem was, what if we don't have the courage to follow through? So the end part of our ceremony will be tapping into the solar plexus and the navel, your spiritual warrior, your confidence, your strength, your courage, so that you can stand in your truth and you feel empowered to make the decisions, to take the step forward that is going to allow you to grow, overflow in abundance. That lower space lit up and supporting your heart. Let that energy now flush into your heart space, mixing with the cacao. Breathe into the space. Spread that love and compassion deeply in your body. Up through the throat. Clear your space for speaking the truth. And then let it flow right into that third eye. As if you could blink open this portal, inner guidance system, to your sensing, your feeling, your hearing, all of your clairs. Invite your third eye to open so you can really tap into these messages. And then up to the crown, to the 1,000-petaled lotus, tuning into the color. Take your time to connect up to that love and joy and consciousness above. Ho'oponopono is an ancient Hawaiian prayer that allows us to move forward, to drop our stories, to drop the ties that bind us, much like the Harmukunde invites us to clear obstacles. As we listen to the words, thank you, I love you, please forgive me, I forgive you, I invite you today to really focus on yourself. Situations or encounters which have helped you to grow. Perhaps you didn't make the right decisions sometimes, but forgiving yourself, letting go of any guilt, resentment, hard feelings. If there is someone that you feel you need to forgive or release to step forward, feel free to use it for that tool as well. But the Ho'oponopono is really about coming to you right here, right now, today, so you can be fully present. The past is released, and we come into full ownership of our individuated divinity today. just want you to take in the sound, the shamanic drum. I just want you to breathe it in, allowing it to take you a bit deeper. To cross that bridge yet. I want you to make sure you've left all of your baggage, doubts and fears, worries and concerns, old stories. Make sure any energy that is in that thinking mind, that is not here and present, invite that energy to come into your heart so that the activation is your third eye and your heart space, your feeling, your knowing. That's all we need. When we cross this bridge, and it's long, and it shifts and it moves, because I want you to feel the elements. I want you to feel into the air, the salty spray. I want you to hear the rushing water beneath your feet, far below. I want you to feel the sense of gravity, but I want you to feel the power of the elevation. I want you to notice any birds. And I want you to look out and wonder the goddess garden temples and space that is at the other end of the bridge. And if you look carefully, you can see that the bridge leads to a path. The path leads to the goddess of Cacau's temple gardens. So take a nice long deep inhale. Let it go. And simply stand for a moment, taking it all in. When we hear the call, we slowly begin our walk to the goddess, and I promise you will feel her before you see her, and she will greet you with loving energy. Step forward whenever you're ready and take your time. Feel you need support, call in a spirit animal or a power animal to walk with you, or see if one is waiting for you when you get across the bridge. You have support, but you also have to take the steps forward on your own, of your own volition, of your own free will. Smell it, feel it, breathe it, live it. And don't worry, if you don't see it, feel it, know it, trust it. Everything that comes is from above. Trust it. you reach the other side and you come into her land, feel into what it's like to be in a space that is only vibrating in love and above. Every plant, every flower, every breath. And she comes to you as you go to her, whether she's in energy, she's adorned, she's in dresses, she's in gold. However she arrives today, feel what it's like to enter into the field of someone in pure heart, in love. See if you can match that energy. Are you in pure love? Are you in gratitude? Are you in light? If not, get there. Or allow her to feed your soul, feed your light. Hug her, embrace you. She'll share that energy. Nothing in this space is scary, fearful, or dense. Nothing. What is it like? It's almost like your feet get lifted off the ground. As you unite with your goddess of cacao and all of her wisdom, in her highest vibration. Sit with her in her garden for a moment and share with her your 3 questions. And it's okay if you have one, you get to choose on this part of the journey what's most important. If you want to spend more time, you can break off from me talking and just make one big choice. You can choose 5. It's your journey with the goddess, but share with her the choices you're facing, no matter how big or small. Just take a moment to share with her in your most honest words that you may not share with anyone else. Hopes, the fears, what's holding you back, your concerns. Talk to her. ready to lead you into the space where you come to face your doors, your opportunities and decisions. She leads you into an opening, and however you want to see your choices, as portals, as doors, as gates, sliding windows. And you're invited to come to your first choice. And there are two ways that you can do this. You can sit in the space on your own. The goddess will hold space around you. And observing and taking a pause in the center to see what options show up in front of you. And then you can choose a door and experience the impact of your decision. You can also take the opportunity to choose a door you may want, but you may also know is not for your highest and deepest good, to tune into your sensing, to see why it's not the right choice. Then return and make the better choice. If you find the choice you made is not leading you down the path you want to go, you have the opportunity to return and select another door. There are a multitude of options when you take the pause. See them, be selective, listen for guidance, ask for help from your guides. Ask for help from God, Goddess, the divine. Feel it in your being so you know when you're making the highest choice what that feels like, and then allow yourself to live it and experience it. Go ahead and explore your doors. to open yourself to that highest and deepest good. You feel the sensation of clarity and love. Go to the next one and try and make every decision and the consecutive decision with that feeling in your heart. opportunity to live for a moment in each of those decisions, to properly manifest it by being able to feel. How does it feel? Notice what happens. And do not be afraid to make choices. Because you're afraid of what other people will think. If they are for your highest and deepest good, and they're made from the heart, they will be perfect. Even if they cause ripples, you have the courage to manage the waves you may cause and trust that it will all work out for the best. If you don't have that faith, maybe call in a higher power. Do all the asking and exploring you need. And when you're done, sit with your goddess, your guides, your animal, and just invite in, what else do I need to know today? Ask for support, ask for love, clarity. the sacred healing circle with the goddess, with your guides. And in the center of this healing circle, the goddess is inviting you to take shape of an animal of flight, be it a bird, an angel, your own beautiful spirit, butterfly, firefly. But we need to be able to rise up in this wisdom, to rise up in this love, in this space of high vibration. And you're invited to unfurl your wings. And the goal is to gain perspective, to look at your life and situations from above, so as you rise, you're able to see that garden of your life from your sacred space. We revisit the seeds we planted over the course of the past few months, what's growing in the center of our space for family, community, career, love, companionship, our spiritual growth, our health. Are you honoring the seeds you've planted? Are you watering them and nourishing them? Are you thriving? Don't do anything, just notice it from a place of love. Don't beat yourself up either. It is what it is. But what do you see and what do you feel when you look into each of those areas? Above you in the heavens are your guides and your angels, all supporting you in this space as well. You're surrounded by light and love. See what doesn't fit into that vibration in your garden of life. Card fell out when I unpacked today, a little angel card, discernment. Perhaps it's time to use discernment in what stays and what goes, what gets blessed, what needs love. Fly with this wisdom. You can dive down and look close. You can rise up, speak with your angels. Do what you need to do. Just do it in your highest heart. also know it's our choice when we come back to this space. We have to find the confidence, the trust, the faith, and the power to take action, to be courageous. So I want you to slowly start to bring your winged creature back to the healing circle. But this time, it's your healing circle in your sacred space with your garden of life. See where you land today. Place of your dreams, a place of knowledge. It should feel like the safest place in the cosmos. The safest place you can find or imagine, right there, your healing sanctuary. As you do land and take everything in, come back into your spirit body, your individuated divinity. You don't have to become fully human yet, but come down as you in spirit. And as you land in the space, I want you to become conscious and perhaps even place your hands on the space where the navel and solar plexus would be, on that yellow, fiery Manipura energy. Calling back your animal spirit or your power animal to give you additional courage. But here we rest in our being. And I invite you to mentally say these words after, these affirmations which help give us the inner confidence to follow the wisdom we received. And they're simple and they're basic, just bringing them into your conscious and subconscious will bring you courage and strength to be you. I am comfortable and confident enough to be true to myself, to be myself around others, no matter who it is. My choices in my life are within my control. I have the power to handle any situation and any challenges I may face as a result of my decisions to honor my truth. I am worthy to have abundance. I deserve to have what I want in this life, this joy, this love. I am not afraid to take risks because I can adapt. I am not afraid to take risks. I have faith. I will be guided, and the path will be lit up in front of me. I will not live in fear. I will not react in fear. I will not let others' opinions impact my decisions on how to live my highest truth. Being myself is a privilege. Being myself is a privilege, and one privilege to be honored. Not everyone has to like me. Not everyone has to like you. The process of life and growth has twists and turns, but I have faith. I commit to leaving my comfort zone because this is where growth happens. My mood is not dependent on other people's opinions. I can accept compliments with gratitude. I am ready to receive. My intuition is strong, and I will follow it. I will make space to stop and pause and listen. I will make space to stop and pause and listen because I see the benefit of the being, not just the doing. When I am true to myself, I am the most confident version of me. Going forward, I will only compare myself to the past version of me, not to others. mantras. Perhaps one stood out as one that might be a little harder to believe. Take these last moments in your sacred space to make commitments to yourself that you feel called. What are you ready to commit to? As you hear the river, birds and the animals, if there's any seed you want to plant in that garden, before we come up on summer solstice under this powerful full moon and eclipse, all of these amazing energies, go to your garden of life, pull any weeds, plant any seeds, and bless your intentions and your newfound commitment. I know that your intentions are blessed. Continue with your planting and clearing, and when you're done, I invite you to slowly make your way back to the bridge, this bridge, from your sacred space, back into this space. Maybe it's a little more solid now. Ground for you to plant your feet on. Walking back in confidence and strength. And great courage. the mist of the waterfall, the gentle rain. Cleanse and clear yourself. No obstacles. Just your beautiful light. Honored with a pause. Knowing that if we take the time to breathe, to feel, and to trust, we always have the answer. You will always find your path. Come back into awareness in this space. Land again, right here, right now. Give yourself time to settle with this vibration. Breathing in that breath of life. Breathing out, letting go. Allowing yourself to connect your roots down right here, right on this island, down through the waters and the pluff mud, all of the shells and rocks, plants, deep, deep. Feel your presence right here in this space with this beautiful community, this beautiful energy. Created a beautiful circle of light around this home, around this land before we came in. And feel into that safety. Feel into your body. Back in the physical form, this beautiful spirit inhabiting this vehicle for our growth, honoring the physical, the flesh, the muscle, the blood, the breath. I feel it very necessary to do couple of deep cleansing gong hits. I am not 100% confident that will translate to those of you who are across the ethers. So if it becomes broken, if it becomes too much, simply turn it down for a moment and come into your space of awareness. But I'm hoping we'll get some help in letting this translate through to you. And in this space, allow yourself to be cleared and allow yourself to be lit up. I'll do my best. with it what you need. Taking a minute of silence just to be in your highest vibration. Invitation is to stay in silence as you trust your intuition and slowly come back to your body. If you'd like to read, write, or just gradually make your way up. Taking your time, trusting whatever movements you need, but please refrain from conversation for the time being. If anyone online feels they need to stay in their space, we understand, but we'd love to share with you and come together in community. For those doing the recording, I thank you in gratitude as we close this ceremony of sliding doors for the recording, not for the attendees. But I will shift off the recording and come to a gallery for those who want to be on. If anyone here feels that they want to close the session, I leave a few minutes if you feel like you would like to be in your space, but I'd love to say goodbye. just want to make sure everyone has the option.